In this video, I'm going to share with you how anything in your life can become magical. You simply have to look at life with a new, inspired point of view. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome to the family. I'm so happy to have you guys here. My name is Dina. There are honestly so many things out there that can become part of your witchcraft practice if you want it to be. And this is honestly one reason why every witch's practice can be so unique to them. The first one I want to talk about is knitting. And though I'm not a knitter myself, there are a lot of witches that actually incorporate knitting into their magical practice. For many, it could be a form of meditation. So some witches may actually use knitting as a way to calm and focus the mind before any sort of spell or ritual work. Some may use it as a way to relax and connect to deity as they are knitting. But knitting is also very closely connected to knot magic. The ancient Greeks and Romans actually used knot magic to ward off any negativity. Knot magic can also be used to find missing items or manifesting your goals. If you're interested in using knitting or knot magic for this specific purpose, then you might want to look into the witch's ladder. The witch's ladder is a witchcraft practice where the ladder is made up of 9 knots on a piece of cord. Each knot has a feather tied into it, and each knot represents a different goal. These goals can include healing, prosperity, love, honestly anything that you wish for. If this is something that you guys are interested in, make sure to check the description box below because I've linked a website that talks a little bit more about knitting and knot magic. Number 2, graphic design and drawing. Now, hear me out because I haven't actually seen this anywhere. I'm sure there's people that have done it before, but this just kind of came to me the other day. My idea is that you can incorporate sigils into your designs or your drawings. If you're unfamiliar about what a sigil is, it is very commonly used in witchcraft, and it is defined as an inscribed or painted symbol considered to have magical power. Think about this. The next time you make a logo for a business, maybe you are very intentional about how you design this logo. Maybe you incorporate a sigil into the logo for wealth and abundance and success for the business. Think about how powerful that could be. Honestly, guys, if I launch a business, which I've got some ideas brewing in the back of my mind, I feel like I'm gonna do this because every single time you use that logo, every single time you write it, paste it, use it anywhere, it has that magical intention infused into it. Think about how powerful that could be for your business. I personally think there's a lot of opportunity for this idea. If you guys want to use it, go ahead, take it. I think a lot of people could gain a lot of empowerment from doing this for their business or their brand or anything. Number 3, makeup. Yes, you can actually use magic with your makeup. So makeup can help us feel extremely confident in many ways. A lot of people find a lot of confidence in makeup, and though I feel like we should all be comfortable with our natural face as well, and learning to love yourself and your natural self is very empowering and important. You know, there's something about putting makeup on that just makes you feel so ready for the day and excited just to take on whatever life throws at you. But what if makeup was more than skin deep? What if we could make it even more empowering? So I thought to myself, there's something called glamour magic. And if you guys are not familiar with what glamour magic is, here's a definition for you. Glamour magic is defined as a magical enchantment that causes the spellcaster or recipient to be seen in a different way. So glamours aren't necessarily what you would see in like Harry Potter with the polyjuice potion, I think it's called, where they drink it and they literally change form. They look like a new person. Hermione accidentally looks like a cat. That's not the real world. But glamour magic can make people see you in a different way, or maybe even just the way you see yourself by making you feel more confident. And this is how I personally believe glamour magic works, is that it gives you like a newfound confidence and people find confidence attractive. So imagine if you use glamour magic and you infused it with your makeup. Now there's different ways that you can do this. There's actually different makeup products and cosmetics, including skincare, on the market right now that have very specific natural ingredients in them. Something that you could do is be very intentional on what makeup you are purchasing, what skincare you are purchasing, what are the ingredients in that. For example, maybe there's rose oil in a product. Well, roses can often be used for self-love and like, you know, embracing that inner goddess, really getting in touch with yourself and being more confident. Some skincare has honey in it. Maybe you choose that so you can be more kind and sweet to yourself. There's honestly so many options out there, so make sure you're like keeping an eye on those ingredients and seeing how you can work those into your magic. Now another thing you could do is you can charge your makeup products, charge them with that intention. You can leave them out on a full moon. Maybe you even keep a few staple items, let's say maybe your favorite eyeliner or your favorite lipstick, and put that on your altar. That way your makeup products are surrounded by these magical items that can charge them, and then when you go to use them with that intention. Really think about how when you apply this makeup, how are you gonna feel? What's gonna happen? Who are you gonna attract into your life? And then when you're done, place it back on your altar. I think you can have a lot of fun with this idea, and I think it would just take makeup to a whole new level. Number 4, dance. Now I have talked about dance and magical practice before. It is something that is a big part of my practice, and I use it a lot to raise energy before a spell because it is very effective for that. But there's even more you can do with that. So dance is actually often seen in various ceremonial and ritual work, but you don't need a big group of people or a group of witches around a fire to do something like this. You can honestly just do it in your bedroom or a place in your house that you feel comfortable. So why use dance in magic? Well, 1, yes, it raises energy. 2, it also releases any sort of inhibitions. It loosens you up. It relaxes your body and your mind, and it's very effective of getting out of your head and into your body. You know, getting out of this everyday, hustle hard, intense world and into this different, relaxed meditative mindset that is perfect for spell casting or ritual work. Now something that you can actually do is create specific dances or, do certain flows with a certain type of song, or honestly something that is dedicated specifically to a specific purpose. So maybe you have a money dance. Maybe you have a calling and love dance. Maybe you have a specific dance for a specific deity to worship them and to work with them. Now a key factor in this is really taking the time to get into your body. Like, you don't want to be in your head when you're doing this. You want to really focus on what it feels like in your body. What does it feel like to attract these things into your life? What does it feel like when you have these things? Like, imagine what it feels like when you've already got it. It can honestly be such a helpful and powerful manifesting tool. I highly recommend, guys. Honestly, I do this a lot, and I have noticed that lately my manifestations are happening faster. Like, I feel so aligned right now. It's insane. And part of that is really, getting into my body, and it helps me so much personally because I get into my head a lot. So highly recommend trying this, guys. There's so much magic that can be found in dance. Number 5 is cleaning, and some of you may have heard this before, but I definitely wanted to give you some ideas and inspirations for this because cleaning is just so tightly related to cleansing of energy. And when you're doing the regular cleaning in your house, you can actually, and I hate this terminology, I honestly do, because I've got birds and I love them, but I don't think there are any other sayings. If there is, let me know below, please. But you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone and cleanse your house and clean it at the same time. A lot of witches will actually create potions or concoctions where they have cleaning products that actually infuse energy cleansing ingredients into them as well. So when they're wiping things down, not only are they dusting something, they're also, cleansing the energy. Or it might be something that they put on the carpet, like a powder or something before they vacuum up, that also cleanses the energy of the home. And this process, again, is all about intention. You want to put the intention into it. So what are you doing? Are you protecting the home? Are you cleansing it of negative energy? Are you attracting abundance to the home? These are all different things that you can incorporate into your cleaning routine to infuse the house with magic. So I've actually included a website in the description box below that has so many recipes for cleaning products and different herbs and oils and things that you can put into your cleaning products. Honestly, there's so many different concoctions and reasons behind them and stuff like that. So I decided, instead of talking about this forever and making this video too long, check out that resource, guys. It's going to be very helpful if this is something that you're interested in. The only thing I want to say though is, because I didn't have time to read every single recipe, make sure that the concoctions that you're creating are actually cleaning your home. Like, if you're using it as a disinfectant, make sure it is actually a disinfectant, because I've seen in many cases that some natural disinfectants aren't actually doing their job, and especially when it comes to like more dangerous viruses and things like that, it's best to use the things that are actually scientifically proven to work. So please make sure you're doing your research and you're using things properly. But when it comes to like maybe just a concoction to dust down your shelves in your home, like it doesn't hurt to, you know, infuse that with different herbs and oils and stuff. And obviously you want to use things that are safe on surfaces too. So look into that. You don't want to ruin your home, but this could be a very cool way to infuse magic into your household. And number 6 is singing. Singing can honestly be so powerful in magic. And I think the reason behind this is that the voice is just so powerful. The voice holds so much power. The throat chakra holds so much power. Music and singing can make us feel a certain way. It can convey so much emotion and intention. Some people may find it very powerful to sing their mantras instead of just saying them, or, you know, sing their affirmations. You could also use chanting. Chanting is something that's been used in witchcraft for years and years, and it's definitely something that holds a lot of power in it. I think one of the reasons why the voice holds so much power, especially in witchcraft, is because witches were silenced for so many years, and not to mention women were silenced for so many years, and minorities were silenced for so many years. There's so many people in our world that have been silenced and suppressed and prevented from being their true selves. So when you take that voice and you take your power back and you utilize that, it is so powerful. I want to mention this amazing show that actually utilizes their voice for their powers, for their protection, their defense. It's honestly so amazing. It's called Motherland Fort Salem. If you guys haven't watched this witchcraft series, you absolutely have to. It's currently on Disney Plus. I am waiting for season 3 to come out right now. It is so amazing, guys, and the way they utilize the voice as the weapon, as the power in the show, I just felt so connected to. I absolutely loved it, because in my own personal life, I felt like a lot of my life I was silenced in my early childhood years, my teen years. I never felt like I fit in. I felt like I couldn't fully be myself in many situations. So to an extent, I felt my voice was silenced. I felt like people couldn't hear me. And now utilizing my voice in my own practice, whether it is singing, chanting, whatever it is, it could be so powerful and honestly just very freeing. And I think a lot of people would find that if they give it a try. So yeah, you could chant during your spells, your rituals. You can also use different mantras and chants specifically for worshiping deities and communicating with them. And you can also use it to raise energy. So raise energy before a spell or a ritual. So take some time to think about all these different ideas. Take some time to think about how you can specifically incorporate them into your practice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you do give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. And don't forget to subscribe, because I post new videos every single week and I wouldn't want you guys to miss out on them. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, guys.